Are you ready to create a life you crave? Let's spin that doom loop of negativity into an upward success cycle and start living lucky.
Good morning.
I'm Jana.
I'm Jason.
And we are living lucky. Jason told me this story right before I pressed record, and it has me in awe. And it's all about knowing your worth.
Yes.
It has to do with this boy, and he's been given a watch by his great-grandfather. Now, he takes the watch to the pawn shop, and the pawn shop offers him $10 because it has a scratch on it.
Yeah, and it's old.
And it's like 200 years old. And he's so disappointed because he thinks, oh my gosh, this thing is a piece of crap.
Yeah,
right?
It's been in my family for years, and now it's getting passed down to me, but it's worthless.
Right? $10. Like, I can't even buy 2 candy bars. Or I don't even know if kids buy candy bars.
It costs me more than
anymore.
that to walk down here.
What do kids buy these days? I don't even know.
Xbox.
Okay, well, he's disappointed that he's only going to get $10 for it. And then his dad says, well, you know what? Take it to the jewelry shop because they might offer a little bit more than the pawn shop. So he takes it to the watchmaker at the jewelry shop. And the watchmaker actually says, you know what? I will give you $500 for that watch. Now, that's a huge increase, right?
That's better.
He just went from $10 to $500.
Much better.
And he comes home and he's like, oh my gosh, that is woo.
But still, that's only change per year that this watch is old. Like it's a dollar,
200-year-old watch.
Yeah, $2 and change for each year it's old.
And then his dad's like, wow, okay, well, wait, before you sell it, because that's quite a hike. I mean, that's quite an increase there. So before you actually sell it, take it to the museum and see what they say. So the boy takes it to the museum, and the museum offers him money that he has never imagined before. Money that he's never imagined before. The point of this story is that sometimes we judge our self-worth and worth in general on what other people think.
Yeah, and where we're showing up with our value.
Which is so crazy. I mean, I feel like many times houses, we expect housing to increase in price,
Yep.
right? And that's because of consumer confidence.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, and demand and all these things, yeah.
And we just expect, well, you know what? Because the past, we expect it's probably going to increase. And usually it does. And that's consumer confidence. And yet we don't have confidence in our own worth or in our own stuff sometimes. Like when we go to sell the stuff that we make or the stuff that we have, we don't have confidence in it.
How we present ourselves. Yeah.
Yes. Our own experiences, our own expertise.
Everything that we've been through to get to where we are.
We don't know the value in our own
life experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
In everything that we offer. And sometimes we look to the external world. The thing is, we're offering it to the pawn shop. Am I right? Or am I right?
Yeah. And when we show up like in the right places for the right people, and I think it a lot of the times it comes down to also being authentic. Like that was an authentic watch. Like they didn't change anything about it. Mm-hmm. You took it down there as it was, took it to places, the pawn shop, the jewelry store, and the museum as it was, didn't change it. Like if he had changed it, and put a facade on it for the museum, it would have devalued it.
You know, it reminds me of Jason once sent me this. It was like a little video that he sent me. And it was of this I think it was a cello player or a violin player. Do you remember this video? You sent it to me a long time ago. And he was dressed in these shabby clothes, kind of dirty. It looked like
Dressed like a homeless person.
hadn't taken a shower in a while. I wasn't going to say that, but
Well,
okay,
that's-
you went there.
That's exactly what he was dressed
You
like.
went there, okay? I wasn't going to stereotype though. Is that a derogatory term?
I don't think so. I mean, it's like
Okay.
someone without a home.
Someone without a home. He looked like someone without a home. He looked like someone who lived in the train
That
station.
didn't have a shower
Yes.
to
Okay.
utilize.
Well, that's what he looked like. And I'm sure he looked like he smelled that way too through the video.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's proper either. Anyway, he went into the
evoked the
train
senses.
station and he started playing his instrument. And he put out his case. You know how they always put out their instrument case and ask people to,
Some coins, sir.
yeah, put some money in there.
Just an offering for
if they
the
like
beautiful
what they
music.
heard. And not a single person stopped. Everybody was busy being busy. You know how it is. They got to catch the train. They got to get on the subway, wherever they're going. And anyway, this was the same person that could sell out the entire.
The entire opera.
Yes.
Yeah. It was like
At incredible
at like $500,000
prices.
tickets.
Yes, like tickets.
And he's playing for free in the train station, just dressed in, he's not in the tuxedo. He's in this garb that's like just a shabby
like those,
coat.
you know those
and-
gloves that don't have the finger
yeah, the
holes,
fingerless gloves,
Yes.
mittens with no
fingers.
fingers. Yeah.
And then he's playing in those, and then he has like an army green jacket. You know,
Yeah. And don't let anyone else determine your value for you.
It's the same message,
And he's putting the same music out that he puts out in the opera.
exact same music, but people don't stop because he's not dressed. He didn't charge for the ticket. They didn't have to pay to hear him. He's just giving it away for free. I mean, it's just, there's so many lessons there. And it's kind of sad in a way that we don't recognize the genius in just the actual art of music, and that there has to be such psychology wrapped around all of this.
Yeah, and it's also sad that we as society label who's allowed to be worthy. Because we can learn from everyone. Everyone is uniquely made. Everyone has unique and authentic and amazing life experiences that offer value. And that's where we kind of need to lean in and say, what can I learn from this person? Like, offer that sense of curiosity and that sense of we're really all a lot more same than we are different anyway. So if we can start seeing each other's value, then we are all more valuable, because we are all valuable. And then we can also recognize, like, we need to recognize our own value and not be discounting ourselves so much.
Yeah, good lessons. Good lessons. See in others what you want to see in yourself.
Ooh,
Right?
that's tight. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. For some reason, that story though about the watch, because I mean, how many times do you get I mean, who knows? I sometimes feel like we could go to Goodwill and you could probably go down the aisles and you probably could find. Actually, I feel like I just watched something on
Some documentary.
Yes, on like Netflix or something, and this lady had no idea that she had a Jackson Pollock,
Oh gosh.
and she's just like this.
He's wiping her butt with it.
Again, no, she wasn't doing that, but she just thought it was spilled paint on a canvas.
She's been using it for years as a backcloth for her other
and
painting
she's
jobs.
kind of a backwoods, person, and
Listen to a story about a man named Jed.
right.
Tore a mountaineer bear that
No,
killed his
I was
family.
going to use the word hillbilly, but then I thought, well, that's probably a derogatory term too.
You canceled. Well, and every year you have somebody that drops, whether intentionally or on accident, some type of very valuable coin into the Salvation Army cans outside stores at Christmas.
I know.
Like this coin that's worth $50,000 or $25,000, and they like almost every year there's a story on this rare find was donated in the Salvation Army bucket.
So you're saying people do that on purpose?
I would submit that there are times that it's done on purpose. Maybe. I don't know, because I can't imagine doing that intentionally, knowing that it might not be found. But it is just an energy exchange. It is I'll just allow it to be back out there and let it float around and see how it comes back.
Know your worth. Know your value. And don't let other people devalue you. Don't let other people devalue you.
Yep.
I feel like
that's a big lesson.
Very, very important to say out loud.
I love it.
All right. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining us.
Keep living lucky.
Bye-bye. If the idea of living lucky appeals to you, visit us at startlivinglucky.com.